The new administration is opening up government to everybody, and sites like data.gov are a calling cry for hackers. Greg Elin takes us on a geek's eye view of Washington, D.C. and the new administration.
Ignite is an ongoing series of speedy presentations. They've ranged from building multi-person pogo sticks to hacking chocolate. Any topic that geeks hold dear. Each speaker gets only 5 minutes and 20 slides that auto-advance every 15 seconds. The talk you're about to hear was recorded live at one of the featured Ignite events around the world. Please welcome Greg Elin.
Hi, my name is Greg. I'm with the Sunlight Foundation. We use the internet for greater government openness and transparency, and my talk is actually Mr. and Miss Hacker go to Washington, D.C. and really shake things up. So Washington, D.C. is much more than the West Wing or the halls of Congress. It's really a big university. It's got special interests, it's got institutions, research facilities, all sorts of different things at the university, including a really big ROTC program. Now, how many people here have worked for a company with more than 50 people in it? Right? How many of those companies were actually functional? All right, now you know what it's like to work in government. 3 million civilian staff across 1,300 agencies. That's more than 2,000 people at an agency. This is the diagram of purchasing for the Department of Defense. And these people have to follow orders. So you can imagine what it's like elsewhere. I'm really charmed by people who want to create a versioning system for Congress because this is how they patch code. They take in an existing bill that happens to be in place when they need to get something done quickly, and at the bottom you can see they say strike all after the enacting clause and insert the following $850 billion economic stabilization program. We've just patched Linux into Vista. So the truth is that government is a legacy system. The tools of the democracy are how we did crowdsourcing pre-fiber, pre-electricity. So there's a lot to upgrade. It's kind of like changing the, anyway. But there's a lot going on right now. The web eats legacy systems for breakfast. These are sites in our space of transparency that have cropped up just since 2006. There's tremendous motion. It's a great time to be parsing. It's also back in the day, back of cool sites in the day, you can find people who are creating lists of what's going on in government, like who's twittering on GovTwit, or where all the XML sources are inside of government. If I could replace Congress, I would, and I'd replace Congress with bar camps. Get them in a room, get them on video, put it on the web. So, Brady asked me to make some wry comments about what we've learned so far. The biggest thing is, oh, okay, I don't know where the, all right, the biggest thing is our government is actually really good at sharing information, but it doesn't always share it the way we want them to share it. So Thomas does a good institutional job of putting bills online and making that information available, but not exactly how we want. But we have the power to parse. We can make alternatives. We can make a social version of Thomas, or we can make a linked open data version. These two sites are both open source, and you can go get the code, and you can learn from them. Terrific things are available. What we've learned, if we make it, they will follow. If you do a really good job with something, they'll put a flag on it. This is the nonprofit version of a portal we built, and that's the official government version. We have learned that print is dead. But if we put stuff on the web like they did with recovery.gov, and they tell agencies to create /recovery sites, we get an ecosystem. And there have been 70 recovery sites stood up in just 50 days. This is a great time to be working around government or in government. You can join the things that we're doing at the Sunlight Foundation, or you can do your own stuff. You can help parse state legislature so we can get a hold of it. If you're a designer, you can make a mock-up of what a better agency website would look like, and people will see it. If you have a big website, create a /recovery page. Recovery is a $700 billion hashtag. What is exciting about this photo is not the man on the podium, it's the fact that everyone has a cell phone in their pocket. The new Washington, D.C. is not in Washington, D.C. It's at our fingertips. Everybody gets this, even the conservatives. The government may have given us the internet, but all of you gave it the web and gave it style. And from 2000, what the White House looked like, to 2009, this is where we're going. So give yourselves a big hand for changing the future of government.